wait for them to unfreeze more. Yeah, it's pretty... No. I was going to say it's a miracle they didn't end up becoming slushies. Very cold. Also, hi there, Country Shape and Sentimus. Where is... Okay. The game is not capturing on the screen for some reason. We will have to fix that. There we go. Hi there again, Master Gundam. I'm glad that you like my pretty eyes. They took a while to design. No painkillers and we're pretty low on health. This sucks. Been getting into Castlevania shows so far. Seen seasons 1, 2, 3. I'm really enjoying it. P.S. I love Dracula. Dracula was pretty great in that show. Oh, a shotgun. Okay, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. Yeah, that's not comfy.
You deal with that too?
Sometimes. Oh! There was a door here this whole time.
The book had never been a bestseller.
It just presses it up into like right here.
Yeah, I end up with that issue sometimes.
Given the setting, I was surprised to find that somebody had been passing time reading. The paperback was entitled The Age of Murder and Storm. The blurb on the back mentioned Norse mythos and Ragnarok.
Yeah, that's Cassie.
The Viking world with a terrible winter that covered the
Sentimus says hi.
Vile crimes were rampant and all humanity lost. I could see how somebody impressionable might get it into their head that we were at the end of time.
Sentimus.
I was also
And my sisters are around too. Yes, Tim lives with sisters. Scandalous. There he is.
I should be more careful on this approach. Jesus! I was not expecting the grenade.
Given this.
What the hell?
Jeez. Oh, fuck.
Hey! Hey! Get him!
Books on the occult had been The room was stacked with light reading, such as Necronomicon, Witchcraft, and Paradise Lost. Old exotic titles like Malleus Maleficarum and De Umbrarum Reini Novum Portis. Books with pentagrams on their covers, all dealing with the occult and the infernal. Lying between stacks of horror videos and a couple of Ouija boards.
His first language isn't English. I can hardly hold it against him.
He had been spending a lot of time getting intimate with the guy downstairs. Held on the table.
Okay, that's kind of hilarious. Just roll into the scene and then ah! Okay, we're much better on health now. I kind of want to install the Kung Fu mod later because that is fun. You know, should we be concerned about Max's Vicodin addiction? What was that? You know, that's fair.
That's really a pretty major addiction, honestly. You know this to be true.
Yeah. And it's just the main one I can think of with painkillers that can somehow get you to live through this bullshit. That's the main source of health in this game series.
Now, just take a moment to consider how much more people.
Jesus Christ, that's true. Fun fact, did you know there's a mod that puts Gordon Freeman into Max Payne? Of course, my favorite Max Payne mod is still Polar Paradise.
I think I've seen a Jolly Wanker play it. Let's see.
Also, I'm gonna do something
With the
stupid.
bomb thing. Oh. I don't know if it'll do it safely when it's not dying. I think it might be like the way the menus are.
Oh! It's fizzing a little.
Remember when that? Oh my god! I hadn't even thought about when that was a trend. Remember when they would like sell like pre-made kits to put a stick on a bottle of Coke to do that?
Yep.
Well, remember when that was everywhere? What the fuck was with that? Honestly,
It was a weird trend.
a random chemical reaction became a trend.
Sawed-off shotgun time.
Just imagine being one of the marketing departments over there, though. At Mentor. Suddenly, everyone's talking about more product.
Oh, yeah.
Specifically because of checks notes, the way the laws of physics work.
Okay, I'm out of machine gun ammo. What's the move? Should we throw a grenade in? I feel like a grenade might work out.
I wouldn't say anything to his face.
Oh! Grenade! Ah! Okay, grenade worked in the short term, not so much in the long term. Oh shit! What the? Yeah, Cassie's alright. She just gets a lot of mucus built up during the winter.
Yeah, seriously, especially when I'm out in the cold, my nose runs like crazy.
Ah, my nose was running when I took that walk earlier.
I'm so sick of this cold. I'm sick of being stuck inside.
Yeah.
For literally everything that doesn't work.
Oh! Oh, shit. Oh, frogs. How are you? Well, that could have been a really annoying time loop. If Maxer had a stiffer walk, I would have said it's the Terminator. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he's got that 80s action hero swagger, doesn't he?
Could Max solo a Terminator? Like T800?
Yeah, probably, honestly.
How about T1000?
Maybe. The 1000 is a bit trickier with the fact that it's really hard to actually put down. Being liquid metal and all. Is this game also made on the PS2? I believe there was a PS2 version, but it was primarily PC and Xbox. I can understand why this would remind you of Splinter Cell. Ha!
Hey, yeah.
Alright, later, Sentimus.
Hold it.
The backstage area led to Lupino's inner sanctum. The hot air inside was like an invisible wall, thick with incense and something else, a sickly sweet smell that made you gag. This was the rotten core of the Big Apple. Lupino lurked somewhere ahead, like a spider at the center of his web, waiting. The vapors in the air started to make my head swim. Torn pieces of a letter lay scattered on the sofa. Punchinella had threatened Lupino in writing. The note had been torn to pieces, bloody fingerprints all over them.
Don't want you to think that one of my boys is not playing with a full deck. Shape up, Jack. We are running a business here. I'd hate to send the trio to strong-arm you.
The trio were the Don's notorious henchmen. It was obvious that Lupino hadn't been intimidated by the threat. Lupino's notes covered the table. Jack Lupino was crazy, all right. The table was scattered with notes of demented arcane nonsense written in rusty blood. A mishmash list of demons, devils, and dark gods evoked.
Beelzebub, Asmodeus, Baphomet, Lucifer, Loki, Cthulhu, Lilith, Hela, blood given to you all.
He was after that old Faustian deal. Your soul for power and fortune. Just sign on the dotted line with your blood.
Oh, I did not mean to push that.
The vapors in the air started to make my head swim. Torn pieces of a letter lay scattered on the sofa.
I know some people are mad that Digimon's PS2 only. It's actually coming to Steam, too. But not on Xbox and Xbox I can understand, because, I mean, who actually uses Xbox anymore? I know, spicy words. But it really should be on the Switch, honestly. Hey, Cassie!
Notes covered the table.
I need you to hear how this game pronounces Cthulhu. So, could you come here for a sec?
Jack Lupino was crazy, all right. The table was scattered with notes of demented arcane nonsense written in rusty blood. A mishmash list of demons, devils, and dark gods evoked.
Beelzebub, Asmodeus, Baphomet, Lucifer, Loki, Cthulhu, Lilith, Hela.
That is a valid pronunciation.
I know, but it still takes you off guard, doesn't
After
it?
that old Faustian deal. Your soul for power and fortune. Just sign on the dotted line with your blood. Lupino's notebook lay on the pedestal. Jack Lupino was crazy, all right.
Mythic wolves, let loose to devour the sun and the moon. Lupino is the wolf. I'm Mr. Beast.
Oh my god.
Bad Fenris wolf. I'm the end of the world man, wearing the flesh of fallen angels.
After Y2K...
Funny how that one's aged.
But who was I to talk? A brooding underdog avenger alone against an empire of evil, out to right a grave injustice. Everything was subjective. There were only personal apocalypses. Nothing
Oh no,
was
one of
happening to
Jack
me.
Lupino's, self-given titles, Cassie, is Mr. Beast. That's aged kinda funny.
The flesh of fallen angels, come to me all. Astaroth, Beelzebub, Asmodeus, Baphomet, Lucifer, Loki, Satan, Cthulhu, Little blood to you all. Secrets living under the skin of reality. I've seen it. Corruption of flesh. I'm the wolf, yeah! I am the wolf! It's close. It's coming. You have come. A witness to the end of time. It's now! I will rise to her side! I don't need the words! I'm beyond the words! What the hell? I don't need the words! I'm beyond the words!
Jeez. Uranium laced with cocaine? Yeah, that is kind of what Lupino sounds like, isn't it? Okay, who's shooting? Come on now.
I had known there'd have to be a catch in it somewhere, and this one was the Empire State Building of catches. Lupino was pumped up and dying to go 15 rounds with a mutant alligator. And then he started this spooky monkey talk, straight from a bad dream. Mine.
I have tasted the flesh of fallen angels.
Ah, Ah, well, happy birthday to Gary Chaw.
It runs in my veins. I've seen beyond a world of skin, the architecture of blood and bow and arrow. Death is coming. She is coming, and hell follows with her. This is the twilight winter. I am ready to be her son. Her time is now, and all who stand in her way must die.
Yeah.
Die!
Okay, well, that was trippy.
You'll die! You'll die! Now! All die!
Gee. Gee.
You'll die! You'll die! Now! All die!
I had known there'd...
Die! You'll die! You'll die! Now! All die!
Oh, hi there.
You'll die! You'll die! Now! All die!
Woo!
I wanted to make real sure he'd stay that way. V was a bad monster. Turned them into friggin' zombie demons from outer space.
I think he's dead already.
Huh? And that's when it happened.
But dead or not, you've got the wrong guy.
In stepped this knockout femme fatale holding a gun to my face. I returned the favor. Lisa Punchinello. Lisa Punchinello was the Don's wife.
Mona Sachs. Lisa.
Oh, shoot.
Evil twin.
Your safety's off, evil twin. You might hurt someone with that gun of yours.
Lisa's the damsel in distress. I'm the professional. I'd blow you
Oh,
away.
we killed an insane
You can check out
druggy
the
cultist.
all over this joint.
Jack couldn't have framed you. Not the state he was in. We're after the same slime bag. Angelo Punchinello is the one who murdered your friend and framed you with it.
You know this for a fact.
I've got my sources.
I don't have a clue these days. I just shoot them as they come. Who put a contract on the archfiend?
This one's mine. I hate the guts of that sadistic wife beater. Why not pool our bullets for this one?
I thought you'd never ask. My finger was starting to twitch.
How do you like your whiskey?
I'm easy, as long as you don't try to slip me a Mickey.
You're a real angel, Max.
It was good stuff. Tasted sweet as honey going down.
Nothing personal. Can't risk you going berserk and getting Lisa killed.
Ah, it's time for the drug trip.
There was always the same. Violent shapes moving in darkness, old and ugly. The killer's mad laughter was a riddle filled
What?
with innuendo. Somewhere, the baby was crying.
Nightmare! Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare! You know, with the surreal aspects of this drug trip scenario in Max Payne, it kind of makes me think of how in some ways this is a prototype to the sort of stuff you'd see in Remedy's later stuff, like Control and Alan Wake. Would I give Max Payne a haircut? Absolutely not. There's one game in the series where he got a haircut and then it ended up being the worst one, so... I'm not saying it's related, but it's related. Oh, I went the wrong way.
I'm reading older Doctor Strange right at the moment, and I hit one of those points where the cheesy old dialogue crosses the line to sounding a little insane.
Oh?
You know how apparently the thing that this evil cult is looking for something like some kind of scrying orb is called the Satan Sphere.
Oh.
Satan-Sphere.
Is it spherical?
Vaguely?
Also, no, the haircut he got in Max Payne 3 was a buzz cut, because Max Payne 3 is a mistake.
I'd like to submit my armchair dev's proposal for an alternate Max Payne 3 in which I give him a mullet instead. How do you feel about the mental image of Max Payne with the mullet?
It's pretty hilarious. Oh, hey, Doc Lock! Oh. See, kids? This is why you don't do drugs. Because you'll get lost in a maze that looks like the old house you had back when back when you had a family before they got murdered by druggies. Oh, that's... Oh, okay. God. Corn is pretty darn useful. Okay, that was the wrong way, because we're back at the start again. Fuck you, Hell Maze. Pretty sure we went this way before. Okay, there we go.
And you're snoring next to Lupino's corpse. A comedian, huh?
Okay, we're not in the maze anymore. For now. At least until we get into the blood trail.
Michelle looked at me from the photo.
You have a good night, Doc.
The pictures were filled with good old times. The Payne family. Happiness captured in a Polaroid moment. I had thought it would last forever. Till death do us part. I didn't want to think about it. As long as I didn't, it could never happen. But I had broken my own rule. The thought had already slipped in. Fear was rusty needles poking at my brain. Cold and scaly, it slithered down my chest.
Okay. That's probably fair. Here comes the blood. The baby blood trail.
I really love to watch cartoons. Captain Baseball Bat Boy's my favorite.
No, not the maze again! I didn't save after we got out of the maze. Mistakes were mazed.
No, please, Dad. Why? I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay.
Should have known it when we found you snoring next to Lupino's corpse. A comedian, huh?
The pictures were filled with good old times. Michelle
Yes,
looked at
this
me from the
part
photo.
is a drug trip / nightmare.
I really love to watch cartoons. Captain Baseball Bat Boy's my favorite.
Okay, that's a dead end. Well. Please tell me that's not somehow the way we came in.
No. No, no, please, God, no.
Let any intrusive thoughts get to me? I have a weird history with that sort of thing, and I don't want to get into it.
Slice them, dice them, shoot them full of holes, blow them to bits, vaporize them, disintegrate them. No matter what you do, they'll still be back, good as new.
Michelle's diary lay on the table.
Max, no, please, Max. Why? I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
Murderer! You killed her!
Nothing like that ever happens in the real world.
I woke up in a bad dream. My head felt 2 sizes too small for my brain.
Max Payne, I envy your name.
And the killer was smiling.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Frankie the Bat Niagara.
Niagara, as in you cry a lot? Ha! He had a baseball bat and I was tied to a chair.
What? Okay, there we go.
Smart thing to do.
Chocolate's pretty great.
Nothing wrong with a little laugh now and then. Take me, for example. I love to watch cartoons. Cartoon violence is a fascinating thing. Let's take a break. I need to take a leak and maybe grab a cold one at the bar. Don't worry. I'll be back to finish this off. And then, it's checkout time.
You play, you pay, you bastard. He swaggered out, and the door clanged shut behind him, locks clicking into place. Everyone makes mistakes. Mine hadn't been to crack jokes about the goon with the bat. He'd have cracked my skull regardless. It hadn't even been to trust a girl with a gun. I had blindly gone after the first bad guy on my hit list when I should have been aiming further up the ladder, at the head of the Punchinello family. I couldn't bring myself to be pissed at Mona. Guess I had a soft spot for her.
Night, Omegas!
But when somebody decides to play baseball with your head, you tend to get sore. They had dragged me back to the basement of Lupino's hotel. I was beaten, bruised, and blue. I felt like the chair I had broken to get free. All I had was Niagara's bat, sticky with my own blood. Without a gun, I'd be no match for Frankie's men. I'd have to play hide and seek with them.
Okay, that's fair. I think this might be a decent place to pause for the night. I only really wanted to do a single part. And it's almost midnight here, so you know what? Let's just give it 10 more minutes, and then we'll end the stream. I know an hour and 15-minute stream isn't much, but we'll do something more tomorrow.
Hide and seek with them.
Hold it. Yo!
Have a good night, Scent.
What the? Hey! Hold it! Hey, yeah!
Ah, shit.
Hey, hey!
Wait, how'd they even see me?
Hey, yeah! What? Hey! Dang! There he is! What the hell? Hold it!
Okay, that all worked out a lot better than I was expecting. Huh.
Another newspaper caption for a murder scene. Frankie had left his calling card, a Captain Baseball Bat Boy strip, next to a sewer passage filled with bodies.
You'd better not mess with Captain Baseball Bat Boy. Even my arch enemy, Bicycle Helmet Girl, swoons at the sight of me. Aha!
There were enough corpses to put a mass murderer to shame. Things were fast going from bad to worse. The men in blue had come and gone. They had decorated the place with chalk outlines and tied it together with yellow tape. The cops who had stayed behind were dead. Frankie, his boys, and I had the place all for ourselves.
Just forget about it. Just forget about it. Hey, just forget about it. That crazy witch, you should have heard her. She was a real scream when the boys caught her trying to cap the Don. Oh, that's friggin' bad. To the trio? That's even worse than what Frankie's doing to that poor bastard downstairs. She's gonna take a long time to die.
The mobster muscle on the phone was talking about Mona. Punchinello's trio were nothing but bad news. More evidence that Punchinello didn't like me much.
The fact remains that all the victims so far identified in the Ragnarok shooting have been known criminals, many of whom had large doses of V in their blood. Reliable sources say that Max Payne was also among those killed, although no body has been recovered at this time.
Reliable sources. That meant somebody thought the Mafia had me, didn't want the cops snooping around anymore. The body would be delivered to them barely recognizable. Case closed. Don Punchinello had the power to be that reliable source, which was no news. But his news was old news. Framing me hadn't been enough. Don Punchinello had put a hit on me. He wanted me dead, and it had been important enough for him to give written instructions to Frankie about it.
Max Payne should die like a dog for the trouble he's caused. Frankie, I know I can trust you to give this matter the dedication it needs.
Hey, yeah.
The hotel bar was fast developing quite a history. True to his words, Frankie was there, having a beer.
Jesus Christ. How the hell did you get loose?
Got bored waiting. Thought, what the hell, we could just as well finish this here.
Thank you. You've been a lovely audience. bad enough. I don't play with girls anyway. Unfair!
I spotted the tail as soon as I left the hotel. A big black Mercedes. I'd seen the car before. That time it had heralded impressive explosions. Vladimir was back.
Bang. You're dead, Max Payne.
I might have laughed if I remembered how. What's this supposed to be? Cops and robbers? Look, you want something with me? Get in line.
Peace, man. Relax. You know you are a real news item. Armed and dangerous. I am going to make you an offer you can't refuse. I've always wanted to say that.
It's a bum rap. I've been framed.
That's a moot point. Whatever you did or did not do, I'm sure you had good reason for doing it. Want to hear me out?
I'm listening.
Punchinello messing with V is bad for business all around. But that's not all. There is this guy, Boris Dine, used to pull jobs for me. He's the captain of the cargo ship Charon. Now the bastard turncoat has gone over to the other side, Punchinello's. The ship's loaded with high-res hardware, guns, my business. If Punchinello gets hold of that cargo, he's won and I have lost. And you'll have your work cut out for you. If you want to get to Punchinello, you'll need heavy-duty persuaders. I am just the man to get them for you. Change the ship back under my flag, maybe pop 2 in the traitor Dime's head while you're at it. You'll get enough guns to start the apocalypse. You in or out?
Let's get this show on the road. Vladimir was one of those old-time bad guys with honor and morals, which made him almost one of the good guys. None of us was a saint. The Brooklyn riverfront was a maze of rusty containers, sharp-boned cranes looming up from the snowstorm. On a night like this, you couldn't help but think of the dark army of dead men sleeping with the fishes, cement shoes in line. No Minotaur lurked in this labyrinth, but somewhere out there, on the clanking deck of his cargo freighter, the skipper of the Chiron was waiting, like the ferryman of the river Styx.
God. Alright. Now we are going to actually wrap up the stream. Thank you all for coming. You're all stars. I've been Tiv, and I'll see you again next time on the other side.